Good morning, Neil. How are you? I thought something might have happened to you. Good morning, Neil. Hello. Welcome. Hello. What the fuck? $9:19? 26 minutes? Wow, where'd you go? This can be a watch along if you want. Broadcast, the network broadcast, ESPN broadcast starts at 9:55, which is in 9 minutes. And the session itself starts at 10 Eastern time where I'm at. It's in Monaco, so it's 6 hours ahead. But anyway, that Nightbot says, please feel free to watch along to F1. The first 3 free practices are ESPN 2. They're all done now. So we're on to further along there. May 27th, Saturday, 9:55 a for the Q on ESPN, the main channel, ESPN. And then Sunday is on ABC. Even the pre-show is on ABC. This is like their huge race of the year. I'm not sure why. It's a parade for sure. Is that Neil? Did you come back, Neil? You were let's see. What do we got over here? There are no upcoming events. Dirt Vision. Cool. All right, I'm back. Just checking on a few things. Let me do the edit. I'm going to be tweeting probably during this event. I especially like qualifying for all motorsports. I like qualifying. I think it's nice that they get to compete against each other and all that stuff. I think it's fun, or not fun. I like it. So Nightbot says, hi, while my streams are smaller and intimate, I'll be off screen. Sifa, hello, Sifa. How are you? Good to see you, my friend. Thank you. It is 9:49 a.m. Eastern time where I'm at. And my stream started, 4 minutes and 35 seconds ago. And the broadcast, this is kind of a watch along for Formula One qualifying. I like qualifying for all series, but this one's cool. Hey again, Joe. Oh my goodness. Sifa number 1 and 2. Hello, Sifa. I didn't even notice. I'll put you up on the screen because people can't see Twitch. There's Sifa saying, hey, Joe. Hey, Sifa. Thanks for saying hello. And then here is Sifa. Hey again, Joe. Yeah, I when I see your name, I don't even think of Twitch. So I didn't even look at the profile. That's how I tell, or if I am, aware of details, that's how I would know what platform they're coming from. But since it said Sifa, I just thought you too. And then you said again, and I'm like, why are you saying hi to me again? And then I noticed. So hello, hello, hello. Thank you for being mods everywhere. So um, so the broadcast, the ESPN, it's a watch along if you want. The broadcast starts at about 9:55, which is in 5 minutes. I'm going to turn on my TV, but as I constantly say, my TV service is YouTube TV, and I like it, or I used to like it. They just jacked up the price pretty significantly. But they're all TV is delayed. All TV is delayed. If you're at an ABC event and it's hosted by ABC, and ABC's doing all the streaming and all the broadcast, and ABC has all the control over everything, nothing there is live. Nothing is live on TV. Nothing is live. But YouTube TV seems to be 10, 15 seconds slower than everybody else. B server is always 20 seconds in front of me for sure. But anyway, and I think the sooner I turn on YouTube TV before the event, it just starts getting more behind and more behind and more behind. I like to be ready, and I like to be, up. YouTube TV has me sign in every freaking time. Let me see who's watching. So I click on my name and it says signed in as JoeHart. Every time I have to do that. So the qualifying, it says starting soon. That's another thing. I'm going to click on it and it's going to just sit there. But when the session starts, you don't always get pushed into it. Anyway, this isn't to complain about YouTube TV. I'm kind of shopping around. I desperately need a phone. I kind of need a phone service, but the phone service now is pretty, it's unlimited and stuff. So it's pretty good. But I desperately need a phone and, phone service. And then I would, why not throw cable TV in there too? So I'm shopping around, but it takes me forever to do things. And then I'm impulsive. When I finally do it, I go, yeah, let's do it now. So Storm Chasers, I don't know if you've ever done that, Sifa, but I've been doing that the last few days. Haha, of course. Well, thank you. So yeah, I'm and I'm starting to get back into, I think I'm getting away from motorsports, and that's strange to say since I'm doing, 8 or 9 or 10 streams this weekend on motorsports. But I think I want to start getting ready for, and it's down the future, which I don't plan very well, but I want to plan for this. I'm probably planning for the 2024 presidential election, which really means the 2024 primaries and caucuses. And I'm doing tentative work, but, research, but I guess Iowa, is January 8th. And last year I went, or last 4 years ago when I went about 3.5 weeks early, and that was way too late. So I want to definitely go way sooner than that. And so, that's before Christmas. And, that's, December. It's almost November when I'd like to leave. So this is the end of May, and that's the end of November. So that's 6 months. That's closer than I thought. Anyway, let me sip on this. But yeah, Storm Chasers, I was already completely aware of them, but Neil was sending some links and stuff. And so I checked some out, and then I, of course, had to open up, last night I was, I had six different Storm Chasers, and they all kind of I have limited experience as far as YouTube live goes, limited experience. But in my experience, they tend to gravitate toward the same storm. I assume on any given night, there's 30 storms around the country, and then some are worse than others. That's the other thing. Some of these storm chasers never think about the safety human aspect of it. They're always like, oh, that's horrible. It didn't materialize. And they get pissed off that it didn't turn into a horrible storm. And then when it is a horrible storm, they go, oh, that is so beautiful. So I don't mean to laugh. I think that's horrible that they forget about the safety human aspect of it, which I tweet. I let them know. So I tweet about it. But anyway, what do we got here? The broadcast has started. They're doing the intro, which is, a minute or two. And I'll probably try to read everything. Hey, Sifa, yeah, he should be around. He's on 2 different platforms. I'm going to try to read everything on the TV screen. How you doing, Leo? So I got 1 Twitch and 1 YouTube. Storm Chaser. Like the number of turns and left, right, and all that stuff. Here, I think they're going to start. They say it's round 7, but it's not. It's round 6. .074 miles or 3.337 kilometers, 44.7% throttle, 179 miles per hour, 19 turns, 41.95 meters elevation. They didn't leave it on the screen long enough to read. You hate storms. I'm sorry to hear, Leo. They can. I love rain and thunder and lightning if everybody is safe. If I'm home, I open up my windows. I love that sound. It helps me. It calms me down. I'm pretty stressed out normally, and rain and thunder and lightning really calms me down. But I understand what you mean. 75 degrees, track temperature 120, humidity 41%, moderate in southwest or east on the wind. I missed it. They had it up on the screen long enough. But David Croft and Martin Brundle are the commentators. So, yeah, I'm going to tweet for sure. Oh, shit. Okay, let's see here. Q1 18. Let's see here. So I'll probably leave me on the screen so that you can see me. But if you ever want to say, hey, Joe, I want to read the screen we're staring at, then I can get off screen. We have small and intimate Ferrari. Whew. And then Kohlberger, I'm trying to do some stuff. So it's 9:59. So it starts right at 10, usually to the second, but that's when it's live. Hey, baby. My kitty cat bumped up against my leg. I think he's just saying hello. And I'm giving him some love and stuff. Okay. I'm hearing engines, but it's not, the time's not moving. I guess they line up, so they have to start their engine. I hear them idling. No, some are moving. It's still 9:59, and it still shows 18 minutes. There's 3 qualifying sessions, Q1, Q2, Q3. Q1 is 18 minutes. Q2 is 15 minutes. Q3 is 12. So it goes 18, 15, It says 10 o'clock on my laptop. There it is, 17:55. So I like to post the first time. Albon shows a soft tire. Sargent, soft. DeVries, question mark. Soft. So Sargent, Albon, DeVries, so soft. To Sonoda, soft. Only 4 showing tires so far. Here's a 5th. Gasly, soft. So 5 of them are showing tires. There's 6. Ocon, soft. Looks like there's a pattern here. Joe, soft. Bottas, question mark. Soft. Sargent or DeVries will be first time. I like to do the first time if it's possible. Magnussen's car just finished before this. He's not showing a tire yet. Ooh, a lot of them going out there. It's not showing the numbers. Why not? For some reason. Anyway, it looks like 14 or 15 or 16 show tires, and it keeps growing. So DeVries or what? Sargent, I think. Albon shows S2, S3. Q1, 15 minutes and 36 seconds. Still no time yet. There we go. 15:10, Albon. On 15:237. So Albon was the first timer. Now there shows 18 times. Ocon, Norris, Bottas, Joe, Sonoda, DeVries, Albon, Gasly, Sargent. 10 times now. It's changing every couple seconds. So it shows 11 cars. I focus on, okay, so anyway, there's 20 drivers in this session. They do their best times they can, and then the 5 slowest drop out. And then qualifying 2 has 15 drivers in it. They do the same thing, and the 5 slowest drop out. So it goes from 20 to 15 to 10, and then the pole. So they are now, Gasly and Sargent are the bottom 2. 1340. Damn. Say Dev Alb. Sue Dev Alb. Gas Sergeant. Joe Sain. Joe Signs is 15th. Joe Sign. Gas Sergeant. Per. 11:59. $14 Ham Dev. Whoa, yellow flag. 11:28. Red. 11:13. Sergio Perez stranded. If he does not have, Sergio's right in the middle of the lane. If he's not having his car running, he's out. Mag Hulk. Ham Dev Sarge. Sainz Alb. Okay, 14:15. Mag Hulk. Nor Piastri Joe. I crashed. Perez, Jesus fucking Christ. Why can't he keep his shit together? Nor Piaggio per Aloe. So there's 11 minutes and 12 seconds to go. They stopped the clock, thankfully. So there is a red flag. So in qualifying 1 of 3, it's a red flag with 11 minutes and 12 seconds to go. We don't care about the top, but I'll describe them anyway. Norris, Piastri, Zhou, Verstappen, Perez, Alonso, Stroll, Gasly, Bottas, Leclerc, Ocon, Tsunoda, Russell. And then 14th and 15th is right on the bubble. The bottom 5 drop out at the end of this. So 14th and 15th, right above the bubble, Magnuson and Hulkenberg, both Haas. And in the 5 below the bubble is surprising, but it's really early. Oh, shit. Why the... So 14th and 15th, Magnuson and Hulkenberg. And then 16th on, Hamilton, surprising. De Vries, Sargent, Sainz is 19th in Albon. Why do they do that? I have a subscription, and they keep screwing with me. Launch live timing. Sorry about this, guys. It is a red flag, so nothing's happening, but I get really upset when they do this stuff to me. I figure out how to scroll up and down, and then things really screw up. So, okay, red flag. Hey, Judy. Uh-oh. Hey, Judy. Sorry. Judy, 10:10, 3 minutes ago. Hope I didn't miss you. Hi, Judy. I was off screen. Did I? I'm sure I try to do everything perfectly, and then it never works. Where's my thing here? How you doing, Judy? Long time no see. Okay. James Fowles, Williams team. No, I'm good. Just wanted to say hi. Well, good, Judy. It's good to see you. This is what I try to put on my screen, but I didn't. So I'm sorry that you were wondering why I was not acknowledging you, because I was off screen. I was on screen as far as you're concerned, but I was off screen as far as I was concerned. I couldn't see your comments and you entering and exiting. So anyway, Nightbot says, hi, while my streams are smaller and intimate, I'll be off screen. Won't see comments and y'all when you enter and exit. Right now I'm tweeting, but I run out of characters, of course. So it's roughly to edit, update with Nightbot, Discord, pin card, tweet shift, etc. Thank you. So so you're good. Good to hear, VT. So yeah, we're in the middle of qualifying for the Monaco GP. There's 3 qualifying sessions. First one 18 minutes, second one 15 minutes, third 12 minutes, 18, 15, 12, and we're in the middle of the first one. So Q1 will resume at 16:17. They'll restart in 2 minutes. 1 minute, 38 seconds. And that's a delay, so it's about 1 minute to go. About 1 minute to resume. About 1 minute to resume, green flag. So they're all starting from pits, so it's gonna, take a little extra time. See, there's always just stuff. I guess my bam. Guess I'm gonna just do so I'm gonna do a banner. I try to do everything I can, and then it just, God damn it. So I made it a banner instead. And it's still at maximum characters, so I still can't Well, cool, Judy. How you been? What's been going on? I think I've seen you over in Cepha stuff, so that's cool. Hi, Judy, VT. Well, that's nice. Leo saying hi. She's over in Turkey. She's a youngin. Hand pinky waving. Uh-oh. Someone else used to do that. Okay, they restarted. Sorry, I missed it exactly. Let's see here. Wow, it restarted about a minute and a half ago. So free qualifying session 1, there's 9 minutes and 17 seconds to go. That's about 1 or 2 or 3 laps. They don't have a ton of time. Probably more than that, but unless they have to change tires or make, if they're, I am off screen. I'm doing okay. I get, sometimes I get a little discouraged with stuff, but I am excited. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm sorry. You're talking to Leo. Yeah, Leo's very nice. Leo is excited. So Ugu's, her name's Leo, but she goes by many names. I usually call her Gurr because there's multiple Gurrs. But Gurr, how are you, Judy VT? Judy VT, good. You? I am excited, Judy VT. That's good to hear. So what do we got? 3 on, oh, no one's on Francis Assistant. That's too bad. I'll probably go in the direction. I can't wait to go to McCater's house in this weekend. It's Saturday afternoon right now for you. You mean this weekend or a week from now? Hamilton just went out the 7th. He's not in the elimination anymore. Okay, so I'm going to tweet. I am off screen and I'm tweeting. Sarge Ham. Ham per gas. Ham per mag Hulk. Sergeant. Pia and Joe. Okay, 14th and 15th is Piastri and Joe, and then 16th below is provisionally the elimination 5. Sargent, Hamilton, Perez, Magnuson. Allo. Alonso's on top. 534. '14th, 15th, still Piastri and Joe. They're the bubble. They're above the bubble, and then 16th is the first on the bubble below. So Sargent is the first one out, and then Hamilton, Perez, Magnuson, Hulkenberg. Hamilton went up to 12th. Anyway, he did something similar to that just a few minutes ago. He went to 7th, and then he went all the way back down to 16th. That means 9 cars beat his time after he did his time. Piastri Sainz. Sainz is right on the bubble. He's right above the bubble. So 14th, 15th is Piastri Sainz, the last 2 in provisionally, and the first 5 out. Joe, Sargent, Perez, Magnuson, Hulkenberg. 417. Verstappen is on top, but we don't care about the top. They all advance. Okay, I'm going to come back on screen. Why does it do that? I can't even scroll across it. '14th, 15th is still Piastri Sainz with 3 minutes and 10 seconds. Now, when it hits 0, when the checkered flag comes out, they all get to finish the lap they're on, which they all try to time it so that they hit the start finish line right before the checkered flag, so they all get a full lap. Ideally, that's what they want to do. Okay, so 14th, 15th, provisionally the last two people in, Piastri and Sainz, and then the 5 provisional people out: Zhou, Sargent, Perez, Magnussen, and Hulkenberg. And then at the top, which we don't care about at all, or at least I don't: Verstappen, Alonso, Leclerc, Stroll, Ocon, Russell, Gasly, Tsunoda, Norris, De Vries, Albon, Hamilton. Magnussen just went to 11th. Albon, Hamilton, Bottas. Bot PM. Two-minute warning. 2-minute warning. It looked like a red flag. I got really nervous. There's a lot of new people. Bottas, Sainz, Zhou, Sargent, Perez. Zhou, Sargent, Perez. Bottas, Sainz. $14, $15, Albon and Hamilton. $52 seconds. Albon, Bottas, Sainz. Projected knockout time, 113.1 seconds, plus or minus 0.2 seconds. So I probably won't tweet until it's over. Oh, okay. So Q1, it's in 5 seconds to go. 4, 3. My Discord blocked it. 0. So now they just finished the TV's delayed, so it says 19 seconds to go. But the TV also shows the checkered flags. 14, 15th, Piastri, Albon. '14th, 15th is Magnussen, Hulkenberg. 16th on Piastri, Hamilton, Zhou, Sainz. Why Sainz? Joe Perez. Albon is number 3. That's cool. Love that. Bot Dev. The provisional last 2 in, Bottas, De Vries. It's still changing. It looks like there's 4, 8. Looks like there's 12 or 13 people that have come in already. There's 3 with that not in. Stroll and Russell are the only 2 left. Stroll and Russell are the only 2 left. Hamilton the 7th. How did he do that? Why didn't he do that 2 or 3 laps before. Bottas de Vries. Bottas de Vries. Sarge Mag Hoke. Hoke. So I wasn't aware that Perez was out. So he was gonna be kicked out. I didn't. Okay. So it looks like we're all done. So the last 14th, anyway, the elimination is Sargent, Magnussen, Hulkenberg, Joe, Perez. 1 Williams, 2 Haas. I don't know what Joe is, and then Red Bull. Yellow flag. Is that testing bullshit? Hey. Okay, so second qualifying is 15 minutes long. So, okay, there's 20 drivers, which is all of them, in the first session. And then they try to do their fastest time. And then those slowest 5 drop out, which was Sargent, Magnuson, Hulkenberg, Joe, and Perez. And now these next 15 drivers do qualifying session 2, which is 15 minutes. And it should be starting pretty soon, maybe in a minute or so or something like that. And I like to show it right when it starts and right when there's a first time. So that's kind of what I focus on with my OCD and stuff. Uh-oh, it started. So it looks like it's a little less than 3 minutes to get to the first time. I don't know if it's tweet or tweets. I'll try tweets. I guess I'll type both and one of them will work. Fred, what's up? Good morning, Joe. I just thought I would drop by and say hello. Good morning, Fred. We're doing the thanks for stopping by and saying hello. We're doing the Formula One, the qualifying session. There's 3 sessions, qualifying 1, 2, and 3. We're just starting qualifying 2 right now. So qualifying 1 had all 20 drivers in it. They try to do their fastest time. The 5 slowest get eliminated. And in qualifying 2, there's 15 drivers, go for 15 minutes. Try to do the fastest time. Slowest 5 get eliminated. And then qualifying 3, they have 10 drivers just go for the pole. Pole is what I tried to say. Anyway, it's good to see you, Fred. I'm going to step off as my 2 messages there are saying. So Nightbot says, I may be tweeting or editing during this session. Therefore, I'll be off screen. Won't see comments, tracking race center live timing on the main screen right there. Thanks for patience. My apologies, JoeHart, PwD's. So I'm going to go off screen right now. Right now, I'm off screen, so I can't see you all. Y'all can see me. All the tires, a bunch of them show question mark tires. Verstappen, first time, 12, 15. Now, why did he go first? Sorry, I'm tweeting. Fred, I hope everything's going well for you. Six of them show time so far. Ten people have time so far. Low, low, low. Okay, I'm going to go back off the screen again. I am now off screen. So 12 people have times, 13 people have times. So the provisional on the above the bubble is 9th and 10th, Bottas and Russell, and provisionally the three below the bubble that are provisionally being eliminated, Hamilton, Stroll, De Vries, and then Tsunoda and Albon has no time. And three of them show soft tires and the rest show question mark tires. That is so strange. They always identify the tires. That is so strange. I don't know what's going on. Tsunoda and Albon, no times. Bottas, Russell, it was 9th, 10th. They're provisionally in. Ham, De Vries, Stroll out provisionally. And Stroll, De Vries. Stroll doesn't seem to be accelerating. Bottas, Russell, Ham, Stroll, De Vries, Tsunoda, Albon. 9:20. Okay, I'm going to come back on the screen. Anybody, how is everybody? Some of the topics that I'm working on recently, the Storm Chaser. I've been doing some of that. And in the U.S. presidential election, which is November 5th, 2024. But really, I'm talking about the presidential primaries and caucuses. Iowa, by the research I've done, I think is pretty permanent, but it might be tentative, is January 8th. And last 4 years ago, I went out there. And I went about 2.5 weeks or 3.5 weeks before the event, and I was way late. So this year I'm going to probably try to go 6 or 7 weeks early. And so that's like Thanksgiving. So that's the end of November. It's the end of May now. So that's 6 months from now. That's far closer than I think. So what do we got? 9th and 10th, Hamilton and Bottas. Hamilton, Bottas. Tsunoda still has no time. Ooh. Russell, Albon, Stroll. So provisionally, the 5 out is Russell, Albon, Stroll, De Vries, and Tsunoda has no time. That's with 7:02 to go. Wow, I smell cigarettes. Wow, Verstappen did 1:11.908. Ninth, 10th, Bottas, Hamilton, Russell, Albon, Stroll, De Vries. Tsunoda still has no time. He's done some with segment 1, but that's it so far. Or that I see at this moment. I might have missed some stuff. So 9th and 10th, the last two in provisionally with, so qualifying session 2 of 3, it's 5 minutes and 40 seconds to go. 9 and 10, provisionally the last two in for qualifying 3 session is Bottas Hamilton. And the 5 that will be eliminated provisionally is Russell, Albon, Stroll, De Vries, and Tsunoda still has no time. So Bottas Ham. Okay, bye. Have fun. Going to workplace. See ya, Leo. Sorry I missed ya. Have fun at Mook Gators. I know he or she goes by another name too. Lulu, I think. So it still shows 5 people with soft tires and the other 10 have question mark. That is bizarre. 9th and 10th is Piastri Hamilton. That has changed. So Bottas, I guess, went higher. Nope. Bot went down. Bot Alb. Bot Alb, Stroll, De Vries. Bot Alb, Stroll, De Vries, Tsunoda. Tsunoda now has a time, but it's 15 seconds behind, and the next car is 1.5 seconds behind. So I guess he hasn't done a full lap yet. He's getting down. It's 3 minutes, 27 seconds to go. He better register a time. Hamilton, something's wrong with his right rear suspension. 9th, 10th, provisionally is Piastri and Hamilton. Bottas, Albon, Stroll, De Vries, Tsunoda. 304. Tsunoda went to 7th. Yippee. Ham went down to the bottom. Or he's 11th. Hambot Albstro. Hambot Albstro Dev. Nor Piastri. Two-minute warning. 9th, 10th, Norris, Piastri. 11th on, Hamilton, Bottas, Alb, Stroll, De Vries. $140. Hey, babe. Hey, baby. Hello, little boy. Hey, little boy. Little Francis boy. So 1 minute, 11 seconds. I probably won't tweet anymore, but I will probably still be off the Whoa! Norris is cussing. Okay, I'm going to go off screen. 27 seconds to go on this and 52 seconds on the TV. Like I said, I'll count live to 0 on my screen. I'm off screen looking at the screen that anyway, it's confusing. And then to me too. And then so 6 seconds to go. 0 seconds. So there's 27 seconds on the TV. So I will come back on screen because the TV does those. Okay, it's now 3, 2, 1, 0. Now they'll show, as I said, once it's 0 seconds and the checkered flag is flown, you can finish the lap you're on. So in an ideal world, you cross the start finish line right before they do the checkered flag. And then you get to finish that entire, anyway. So they start showing checkered flags for each individual driver that has, and they took them off. Hamilton is doing something. Anyway, 3, 6, 8. So 8 of the 15 have shown that a checkered flag are pits. 7, 10. Hamilton's 5th. So the top 5 have finished their stuff, and it's but someone can jump up there. It's Verstappen, Leclerc, Alonso, Russell, Ham, and Gas and Bottas are the only 2 left. Piastri, Dev, Alb. Albstro, Bot. Piastri, De Vries, Albon, Stroll, Bottas is out. I think, let me see. Piastri, De Vries. Oh, I just took it off screen. Q3 will start at 16:59 in 6 minutes. Damn it. Okay, I have to go off screen here. So 9th, 10th, Sonoda, Norris. 9th, 10th, Sonoda, Norris. 11th on, Piastri, Dev, out. Piastri, Dev, out. Piastri, Dev, out. Stroll, Bottas. Hi, Bobby. Hi, Bob, 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 Bob. 18, 15, 12. So that's 11, 15, 9. 18, 15, 12. So Monaco GP quali, 11:59 left. It hasn't started yet. It's going to start in about 2 minutes. So it will be 11:59 left when it starts. Q3 of 3, and that's the final Q. It's for the pole. First time. Now we care about the top one. About 1 minute left. Hi, baby. Low speed corners. Verstappen fastest, then Russell, then Alonso, then Leclerc, then Sainz. There's a bunch of them. There's at least 4, but it looked like there was more, the way they designed. Okay, it should be going pretty soon. I'm going to stare at the 12 minutes until it changes. Boom, start it. Hi, how is everybody? I'm going to keep focused on those things. A little less than a minute. It'll be the first time registered. I hope Verstappen's not first time again. Holy poop. Look at that woman. In about 10 seconds or so, it should have first time. Whoop, boom, 9:18. Verstappen, 112, 102. So 5 people have registered times. Alonso, Verstappen. Alonso, number 1. Nice. Alonso, Leclerc, Verstappen, Ocon, Gasly, Tsunoda. 3 have not registered. Russell, Hamilton, and Sainz. Sainz went to second. Now there's Russell and Hamilton. So Verstappen is 4th. Hamilton went 7th. Sorry, Norris. Oh, okay. Norris does not have his car out there yet. Russell has no time registered, and Norris has no car out there yet. Woohoo! Lonzo's still on top, or is, whatever. 111.706. Sainz is 0.029 gap, 3/100ths of a second. Leclerc, 0.055 100ths. Verstappen, 0.396. Something's up with that Verstappen one. He wants to just be poor and then blow everybody away, I think. Good man, I'm pushing like an animal. I can see. Oh, shit. Hello, Sainz, Leclerc. You're going to get him on the track. $5.56. So final qualifying session 3, 4 minutes and 31 seconds. Verstappen's up top. just displaced everybody. Verstappen, Alonso, Sainz, Leclerc, Russell, Ocon, Gasly, Hamilton, Tsunoda, Norris. Still no time yet, but he did get out onto the track. Let's see what Norris does. Ocon, number one. $242. Hello, Lock Ocon saying. Where is fucking Verstappen? He's going to disappoint everybody. He's going to. The bully still has to show up. Verstappen's segment 1 is not purple. It's green, so it's not the fastest. He's going for Alonso had 52.34 as a split. Verstappen is 0.2 behind that. Wow, wouldn't that be great if the buoy got blown away? Verstappen still takes pole. Veralek Ocon. Russ. Damn. Yeah, he blew everybody away. Hi, welcome back. Hi, Nick Sig Sauer. Sig Sauer, no link. Well, hello to you too. Oh, Guzgar. Hi, Sig Sauer. Yeah, I don't normally just put the link out for anybody. I usually let people, that I am aware of. Have you been around, Sig? I don't recognize you readily. So, Gur, I thought you went somewhere. Didn't you go to? You had to go, didn't you, to your friends? So yeah, Verstappen blew him away. So yeah, sorry, Sig Sauer. Sig Sauer. Do I know you from somewhere? No link. That's the first two words you say. You don't say hello or anything? No link. Okay. Okay. So I think it's done. Okay, so the qualifying 3 is done. So Verstappen got the pole. Alonso got front row. He's second. Leclerc, Ocon, Sainz, Hamilton, Gasly, Russell, Tsunoda, Norris. Norris is Lando. Ooh, doggy. Ooh, doggy, doggy. How you doing, Sig Sauer? Veralek Ocon. Veralek Ocon. Cy Hamilton Gas. Cy Hamilton Gas. Russell Tsunoda Nor. Okay. Let me come back on screen. That was my my last tweet for now. Not a big fan of the name either, but woo, 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 look at all those people. How do they sell a ticket to stand on a stone, stand on a rock? Two on YouTube and one on Twitch. Hey, Twitch. Hey, Facebook. Hey, LinkedIn. How are y'all doing? Good to see ya. Twitter. I'm sorry y'all can't make comments and stuff. I want you to. $73 views. Damn. So something is from 10:30 to what's 10:30? Moto America at Barber Motorsports Park is on FS1 from 10:30 to 11:30. $11A to $12P. So what's $11A to $12P? ARCA. 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. is ARCA Menard Series at Flat Rock Speedway. The place to pebble or something. The Level Pebble on CNBC. Why do you need a link, 6 hour? Yeah, I've been talking to him for a while. I don't think he's here. Why does you need a link? I've gotten that a few times. I probably 20 times or 15 times I've had someone come in and say no link or some version of that. And I kind of learned the hard way. I was new when I was watching Brittany, and I wanted to be on her panels, but I wanted to be invited, and so I was never invited, and I basically never been on her panel. I've been on it once or twice, but that's because people forced, I mean, it was, but what people taught me then, which I think is the standard thing, is people said, I'm not going to be invited onto a panel by people. I need to say, hey, can I come up on your panel? And I was like, that's weird. I wanted, it's their stream. I want to be invited up to their, and they said, well, if they invite you up and then you become, a panelist that's not very good, they don't want to have to verify, to vouch for you. So they would rather have you invite yourself up, and then if it turns out not so good, then they just mute you and that kind of stuff. So I was like, oh, that makes a lot of sense, and I think that's still how people do it. Anyway, qualifying's over. I'm trying to look at the rest of the schedule. I haven't scheduled anything yet today. Sorry, Joe, I stepped away for a few minutes. Oh, that's all right, no problem. I appreciate you doing whatever you can do. I've been as much as you can do. And I know, it's strange. I'm still trying to learn about mods and stuff. When I first started, I had a ton of mods, everybody that came in, whatever. But, and I know that everybody's busy, but then sometimes I'm like, have I done something? I'm like, and I'm not, there's other people that have come and gone. And I know we all just have 24 hours in a day. I know that. And there's a lot of stuff that people are doing and different priorities and different things going on and health issues and family. And, there's a ton of stuff going on. Not YouTube Live. That's not the main thing in life. So, but anyway, I wish I had handled early YouTube Live differently, and I wish I had handled Brittany earlier, because one of her offshoot streamers is Valerie Knox. I don't know if you know Valerie Knox, but she's this younger. The only thing I can say about Valerie is she's stunningly gorgeous, and I know that's so shallow, but most males that are, that's usually their first comment. And we're like, oh, we're so sorry. But anyway, she did relatable, but that's part of YouTube. You live and learn. Yeah. So anyway, thank you. But I mean, and I don't want to say I'm terminally unique, but I clearly am not growing. Sifa, you seem to be growing, so I'm clearly not growing. So that there is certainly something going on. And, it could be my format or my content, or there's tons of things, but I'm pretty adaptable to people watching and communicate. I mean, I could certainly be talked into doing, I could be, actually, I shrunk. Did you? Is that from, well, there's, there was a lot of stuff going on. I know that, but I wonder if one of the reasons, and I'm just throwing it out there, is maybe when you went on to Discord, and the audio scares me. Hey, by the way, thanks for the new thing you added. I think, it's my Facebook wall or something. And I was going to say thank you immediately, but it was read only. I couldn't type on to my wall. I think. I don't know how to. I get nervous. I don't know how to use things. And the audio just freaks me out. I'm sorry I'm not over there more, but I think it's because the audio freaks me out. But anyway, you said Daisy and I both took huge hits because we made. Oh yeah, I fixed that read-only issue. Well, then I'll thank you as soon as I can. Daisy and I both took huge hits because we made the mistake of befriending the wrong creator. And that person slandered us, and we dropped over 50 subs each. I mean, I don't even have I mean, I haven't had 50 people show up in my streams ever in the 6 months, so it's weird, it's weird. Anyway, oh yeah, fix that read only issue. That was kind of cool. You did, that was a big, you must have been busy last night or early morning to get that released, that Facebook thing. I know that's not what it's called, but that's what you related it to. But anyway, I do think I am going in the direction of well, where is that thing? This is probably going to shortly be my top priority. The 2024. I mean, media, motorsports isn't doing it. A really bad person. I don't get how, like I mean, I've done, I've done drama, of course, allegedly I did drama with him, and then a Pointer, whatever the UK female is, I forget her name. I did drama with her, and then of course I did drama with Lyndon Not Baines Johnson. I did a huge drama with him, but he has yet to return. I mean, I think he comes and views, but he never talks. I'm surprised that Lyndon Not Baines has not talked to me. But so I've done drama, but I just don't get, like, I mean, I'm always from the school of thought that no one knows nobody. No one knows anybody. You can be married for 50 years and you don't know if that person is liable of murdering something. It's just not. No one knows anybody. So I think, I don't see how you would lose 50 subscriptions, because no matter how much they like that other person, or no matter how much they like you, or no matter how much they distrust or dislike the other person, I mean, I don't see how people can be so mindless for them to go, oh, that person must be telling me 100% the truth, so I'm going to do this. I mean, it's stupid. I would go, well, okay, I like you. And I've kind of done this with other people. I've gone, well, okay, good luck, best of luck. But, we're all human and we all do stuff. So anyway, apparently I'm a narcissist and a really bad person, according to this creator. Why do people believe that? That's what I don't get. A narcissist wouldn't go out of the way to help people the way that I do. It's ridiculous. I hate drama. And in facts, I think you're saying a couple of things I said was, but anyway. They are brainwashed in the false name of justice for Kylie. Yeah, that kind of stuff. But again, and I think I do think I'm terminally unique. I do think that I'm an addict. I'm an alcoholic. We think we are terminally unique. Gee, there's only 10% of the population of us, so we can't be that terminally unique, but we think we're terminally unique. But it appears that for YouTube, I'm fairly unique in that I think independently. I think, well, I'm not going to believe that. I'm not going to, so you are very unique. And that's why I get no growth, zero growth. So thanks. I hope, but I don't get why people, and I'm distrustful. I tell people, I'm the youngest of 9. My father died when I was 18. And from then on, we had a huge Irish Catholic family. We were having funerals and wakes every other year forever and ever and ever. And then 9/11 happened, and I lost my cousin. He's named Joe. I'm named Joe. We're both named after his father. And after that, I said, I'm done getting to know people. Boom. And that's 2011. That's 22 years ago. And I think that's kind of what I've done. is I got separated, got divorced, didn't really date many people. I was, committed to my loved ones that I can't talk about because they're not here. I think it's just harder to find niches on here nowadays. That probably is true. And mine are, like invisible disabilities, pooh, just not going to be popular. I understand that. Motorsports, now TikTok, I had 13 followers or whatever they're called, followers, I think. And in 6 months, I went from 13 to 700. I'm like, God, I'm going to get to 1,000 in no time. And then I stopped going to races. And I'm probably going to continue stop going to races. So when I'm not at the race, no one gives a poop. They don't, they don't want to, so anyway. Well, you let me in a little bit, and I really appreciate that. Well, I mean, you're welcome. And, and I don't think we know anybody. I don't think we don't know anybody. Liza was a great person. Somehow that got all messed up. So, yeah, anyway, but yeah. TikTok is big with disabilities and disorders. And that might, she don't talk to me anymore either. So it wasn't just me that burnt that bridge. She asked me not to talk about her, and so that's why I talk about the president of the United States. So anyway, well, you were there. You were in my stream that pissed her all off, so that might have been it. But as a viewer, I did it. I did everything, not you. Now, I do think, I mean, besides YouTube Live and the internet and online, that's all an addiction. It can be a real huge time sink, and it can be real addictive and stuff. No, I'm saying what I did to make her no longer talk to me. I don't know what I did. That's what I meant. Yeah. That's what I meant. Yes, I knew that's what you meant, but I must have said it a little more confusing, but that's always what I thought your comments meant. She don't talk to me anymore either. No clue what the hell I did. So no, I'm saying she is fine with me supporting you still. That's cool. Yeah, we can. I mean, I told her I wasn't. That's why I talk about the president of the United States. I until today, I have not talked about her. So I would like to stop talking about her. I don't know if I did anything wrong, but I did something wrong for sure. I get it. No worries. But anyway, it is strange. It's strange that there's drama and there's non-drama. But anyway, I think it's an addictive thing. And I think there's some people that wake up one morning and says, oh my God, I'm married. I'm a parent. I have to stop spending 7 hours a day on YouTube Live. I have a life. I have to go do my life. So I think it's very possible that people just drop out. They go, I can't do this, and I probably need to do that, but I don't have another life. So this is my life. But anyway, I do think this is probably what I'm going to be focusing on rather soon. Anyway, the Nightbot says hashtag 2024 U.S. presidential election. That is, of course, on Tuesday, November 5th, 2024, which, of course, is in, a long time, a year and a half. But what that really means, cool, man. So TikTok might be a better platform with better opportunities for growth when it comes to you. You're great with shorts, like I've said before, and the disabilities are popular on there. I think I've delved enough in it to know that that's. I think I'm just not. I think I'm just not it anywhere. But I mean, I think you're right, and I definitely don't think it's YouTube. Like my main focus is Nightbot. And everything I do on Nightbot has about 10 or 20 or 30% to do with YouTube Live and Nightbot. I use it for everything else. Nightbot drives my Twitter, and Nightbot's it, for me. Again, it has 20% to do with YouTube Live, and people are like, what are you talking about? That's all it is about YouTube Live. But so anyway, I think I want to see you succeed, and I think on there you have a good chance. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. And after a while, sometimes it takes the right kind of video to get noticed. You just have to keep making them until you hit that one video that turns people's heads. The hard part is to not give up. And I get that. And I'm an addict. I'm an alcoholic. So I'm not going to give up. I'm going to go through phases where I really dislike it. But but I'm going to put it right into my arm. I'm going to keep coming back. So I don't think, sure, Lyndon Not Baines Johnson probably thinks I lie, but I don't think I lie. I think I have no filter and I say the truth. So, I can't do and if you watch my 60-second video, the last 5 seconds are going to be so great. Don't leave before the miracle. Don't leave before the last 5 seconds. I can't do that BS. I can't, I can't lie and stuff like that. So there's a lot of stuff that just, it already brings me to a much lower level. Anyway, I don't need you. I know you're quite busy. I appreciate you talking to me and making comments and stuff. I'm here to support you no matter what platform you're on. Well, thank you very much. TikTok is a little, I think TikTok, all of them can be viral. There can be, by mistake, I make something that is fucking viral. That might happen. That might be a possibility. And I think that's what has to happen. To get up to 100 followers or subscribers, whatever they're called on TikTok, so that I can go live and so that I can monetize, won't happen without a viral, because I've stopped going to races. That's how I went from 13 to 700 in 6 months. It was simple. I just started my camera and people are like, holy shit, he's at a race. So anyway, I need to go live there. I truly do consider you my friend. I don't just say that to tell you what you want to hear. When I say it, I actually mean it. Thanks. Maybe find local things. Local, like live? Like non-online? Maybe find local things that don't take too much out of you. Well, I'm an addict. I don't eat, don't sleep, don't shower. I just keep doing this stuff. Local events. Well, now that, yeah. Okay, yeah. I think you're right, and that might be motorsports. There's nothing, New Hampshire Motor Speedway is once a year, and all the small things, So I think that's why I want to get to that. The presidential. What do we got there? Anyway, I started getting pretty excited about this. A couple, the 2024 U.S. presidential election. It's Tuesday, November 5th, 2024, a year and a half from now. But really what's important is the presidential primaries and caucuses. Iowa is normally the first state. It was last time. It looks like it's tentatively going to be the first state this time. January 8th. I went last time 4 years ago. I went 3 weeks early, 2.5 or 3.5 weeks early, and I was super late. And I said, never again. I'm going to go a lot earlier. So I'm going to shoot. I'm always late. So I think I'm going to shoot for 7 weeks. And then if I get there at 6 weeks early or 5 weeks early, then I'm well early. Not well early. I'll still think myself late. But 7 weeks before January 8th is, Thanksgiving. So that's 6 months from now. So I would love, and there's always stuff to do. There's always people to interview. There's always, I'm a media person, so, that's kind of what I want to go toward, the crime sleuthing. Idaho, it's not required for me to go out to Idaho. But if I went out to Idaho, it's probably not required that they be in court. October 2nd most likely will not happen that soon. It'll probably be 2024. Some people think it's going to be 2025. So it's going to be way later. And by that time, I'll have, we will have already elected the president and blah, 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 blah. Anyway, I was kind of getting ramped up for June 26th, but that was canceled because of the grand jury. And then I was like, okay, October 2nd, I can do that. And then I'm like, that's going to be 4 to 6 weeks, which I'm sure they're grossly under. I'm sure it'll be way more than 6 weeks. But that's what the lawyer said. She thinks 4 to 6 weeks. But sorry, I'm just rambling. Feel free to come and go, everybody. Anyway, I was pretty excited about October 2nd. I was like, I can do stuff, and then I can go out to Idaho for months, I'm like, yeah, I can do that. And I'd have to do a ton of fundraising. I need a new phone. I need a new iPad. I need a new laptop. All money, lots of money. And I have fundraised for all three of those things before, more than once. And it's doable. It's doable. But I also need gas, which is $800. So that's more than a laptop. That's more than an iPad and laptop together almost. So anyway, storm chasing has been cool the last couple. I did Wednesday night, and then last night I had 6 of my devices on at the same time. I had all these devices on. Six storm chasers, all chasing the same. Most all of them chasing the same storm. I mean, I don't want to drive to Texas. I guess Texas is the number one state for tornadoes. And then I forget the tornado. What is it? Texas is number one with 118 tornadoes. And then Alabama with 100, much smaller than Texas, and it has only 18 less. So that's really the one to focus on, is Alabama. Mississippi, 92, right next to it. That's second and third. Illinois, 80. That's where some of my loved ones have been born. Iowa, 70. Tennessee, 66. Georgia, 57. Kentucky, 57. Nebraska, 53. Louisiana, 50. So, there is ways I could, as you can tell, I'm all over the place. But, okay. All right. Woo. What do we got? 4 on YouTube and 1 on Twitch. All right, everybody. I'm going to it's all quiet on track. Oh. I don't think you'll have starting lineup yet, but qualifying results. Maybe I'll wait until tomorrow because there's usually car shows. What about car shows? There's a ton coming up near you. I can send you links to all the dates. Cool. Thank you very much. And I don't want to be a yes but kind of person, but I am a yes but kind of person. I'm kind of negative and pessimistic and stuff. I'm not a big fan of cars. I don't, I'm not a big fan of cars. I don't like loud engines. I don't like fast cars. I hate Chevy. Chevy is they're the bullies. They're the bullies that win all the awards and stuff. And, I'm not, I like Toyota. I like Honda. I like Hyundai. Those aren't good words to say when you're around Southern rednecks that are chasing after motorsports. But, now, RV shows, I could love to do that, but I want to buy an RV. I could do RV shows, and I know they're all over the place. Plus, they're pretty popular where those tornadoes and hurricanes are. So it'd be the same similar states, that Midwest, the Great Plains, that kind of stuff. So, yeah, I could for sure. But no, I mean, car, like I said, I don't mean to be a yes but and say, oh, thank you for all the work. But there are a couple of New England, Boston. Boston has a couple of shows. And I've been to a few. I've done the Detroit shows. And no matter what I do in life, I'm always hedging to be a media person. I'm not going to pay for anything. I will never pay to go to the Super Bowl, but you bet my bottom ass that I'm going to be at the Super Bowl. I'm never going to pay for the World Series, but you bet your ass that I'm going to be at a World Series. I mean, everything is media. And I'm not scamming. I'm going to really cover the event. I'm really going to go to the event. So, but anyway, so car shows, like, I could find a niche. I could find Honda for sure. I could find Toyota for sure and go, hey, can I do your streams? Can I do, So, I mean, there are some things like that. But now, of course, there's always things like that. But anyway, thank you. Anyway, I'm gonna get out of here. Car shows. That's good idea, Sifa. What about car shows? There's a ton coming up near you. I can send you links to all the dates. Sweet. But whenever I'm sneaking in, that gets into that felony stuff. It's a felony when it's over $1,000 worth. The Super Bowl is over $1,000. The World Series is over $1,000. Those are big deals. Those are big deals. A car show is not probably over $1,000. Misdemeanors, no big deal. I can do misdemeanors. Hi. So anyway, tomorrow is supposedly I don't use these superlatives, but many people do, and I forget what the superlative is. But I think tomorrow is called the greatest day in motorsports, I think, or the most famous day in motorsports, or something like that. The most comprehensive, or whatever. But anyway, the Monaco Grand Prix, which is we just did the qualifying, a couple minutes, hours ago. That's tomorrow morning because it's 6 hours ahead, so it's 7 to 9 in the morning, or whatever it is, 9 to 11 in the morning Eastern time. And then the Indy 500 is mid. I'll send you a PDF with clickable links. Holy moly, Sipa. You are a rock star. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'll check it out. That sounds good. And in Indy 500, which I'm pretty excited about, there's been some hoopla. There's only one female in the field who I love, Catherine Legg. I've interviewed her several times. I'm completely in love with her, but she's a great interviewer too. But she had some trouble in practice on Monday, but she's still in the race. And then they had to add someone because someone did not do too well with the wreck. And so, it's kind of a pretty unique entry list, the people in the field. And then the third race is the Coca-Cola 600, which is NASCAR's longest race, Coca-Cola 600 miles. All the others are 500 and below. Some are 500 kilometers, which is 312 miles. So a lot of them are way less than 600 miles. This is their longest. So it's three, like the most famous race of all three series, all on the same day. So it's pretty cool. And I'm planning on streaming all of them. So I'll send you a PDF with clickable links. Woo-hoo-hoo. Thank you, Sifa. So anyway, I think I'm going to have to do something with Nightbot and Pingcord. Nightbot's super cool. It helps me with Twitter. It helps me with everything. Nightbot's super cool. I will probably start using medium.com a lot more. I'll probably start posting on Medium, and that will only come from Nightbot. So that's my rough draft, and then I expound upon it. So anywho, so yeah, I think I'm going to head out. I guess I'm not. I don't think I'm hungry. Just restless, irritable, and discontented. Those AA words. AA, that's the one that doesn't show anymore. I wonder why these. Sifa, you don't have any guesses why these Nightbots don't work, right? I've written Nightbot. I've written StreamYard. But I have guesses, but I don't, I think I do too many. But I haven't. I mean, I'm visual, so I have to print up the master list, and then I have to highlight them as I see one come up. So I don't know the scoop, but I have 19 or 20 or 21 Nightbots that's supposed to go every 5 minutes, and then I have 18 or 19 or 20 that go within 9 minutes. So there's you might need to check that they are active. They are enabled. They are enabled instead of, I don't like the word, but they call it disabled. I don't like that word. And Leo Gurer says hi, and then hi to Sifa. That's very nice of you, Leo Gurer. So yeah, it's strange. I think, and again, I about every 2 or 3 weeks I print up a master list because I'm changing them a lot. a B survivor was like, hey, I don't know them. Can you send them to me? And I'm like, sure. And I'm like, but I changed them a lot. So I sent her, and I think I sent her 35, and I now have 79, which I could, do it weekly or, whatever people want them for. But anyway, I try to print it up every 2 weeks, but then they start changing, and then, but anyway, I ought to. I'm oftentimes doing behind the scenes stuff anyway, but I would highlight which Nightbot show up. And there's some, like, I've done this before. I'm sorry for this, but so NX, Xfinity Series always posts, Storm always posts, Presidential. There's Xfinity, there's Spa always posts, Storm Chaser, U.S. President, Kohlberger, NXS. See, it's already back to Storm Chaser and NXS. And there should have been 20 before that happened. So U.S. President, Kohlberger, NXS, Spa, TikTok. Nope, that's you. Wow. That's as long as a Nightbot. Sorry. And then Storm Chaser. You can write as much as you want. Presidential, Kohlberger. So I didn't count how many I've said, but it seems like I've said about 5. So, and that's since 11:31. That's 29 minutes ago. I have oodles that are supposed to be every 29 minutes. Probably 79. And so that means I got 4 or 5 out of 79. I mean, some are disabled. 70, and I go through every, twice a week or 3 times a week, I go through all the enables, confirm them, and I go through all the disables and confirm them at least twice a week. So I'm always confirming them. So generally, there's 80-ish, 79-ish total, and probably 20 of them disabled. So that's 60. So anyway, enough about Nightbot, because it's not about YouTube Live. I'm not going to be here. No, I don't, I'll always be here probably, but just doing ain't nobody. Okay. All right. Well, thank you. Maybe I'll thank you, Sifa and Gurer. I think I'm going to head out. I think I've been complaining enough. What I tried to set up with my counselor. No, I tried to make a deal with myself that when I start complaining too much, I'm going to log off, which I'm never successful at that. But ever since I made that decision 2 or 3 weeks ago, I've been fairly successful at it. Not today. I didn't do well with that. So, because what little traffic I do have, it would be even less if I kept complaining. Thank you, Acrobat, Adobe. Thank you so much. I always click on those and they say, you don't have the current, whatever. I try to download those things all the time on every device I have, but it's every region. Woohoo! I want to go to Utah. No. Thank you. TV shows. RV. Man, I'll go for media, RV shows. I'll go for media. I'll go for interviews, and I'll go for which I think I've told you that story, everybody, that there's the teardrop trailers, and they look like a teardrop, and the basic one is just it's a queen bed, and you can't stand up, you can barely sit up in your bed, and there's nothing else. And then they go to a high end, and the high end teardrop has a shower and and something else. I only want shower and Wi-Fi. That's all I want in my RV, along with everything else, but I don't want to pay for it. So anyway, they had this high end thing, $25,000. I found all the dealers. There were about 50 dealers in the country, 50 dealers of these. So I took $25,000, manufacturer's suggested retail price of $25,000, 50 dealers. That's $500 each. So I wrote them all and I said, hey, I would like to get an RV from you. I would like you to car wrap it. I would like me to drive to every single NASCAR race. You can change the wrapping weekly, monthly, yearly. You can do whatever. It's your wrapping. You can wrap it anytime you want. And I'll get it there and I'll get it out in front of everybody. And you don't need to send me money. You just need to send me an RV. And I said, there's 50 of y'all. So that's 500. Sorry, my back is itching really bad. And that's, manufacturer's suggested retail price is, I can't get to the itch. So $500 at that is really about $375 or $350 or probably less. So that's probably $325 value to each one of them. So I said, what? I mean, you are getting a break. And this was code. This was a code call. This was a code email. This was, they didn't ask for this. I just thought it up and so I did get responses. Now, of course, I did not get 50 of them to respond at all, but I didn't get 50 of them to respond to say, yes, I'll give you $500 worth of an RV. But I did get some people to say, we like that idea. Yes, I would like to give you $500 worth of an RV. And I said, well, I'm not getting all 50 of them, so it'd be, $2,000 of an RV, but anyway, it never did work out. But had I pushed harder, it probably would have. Like, I don't want to for that in particular, and this is the way I would handle all RV companies. There's 50 dealers, but I don't want to charge the same for a main dealer because the closest racetrack is one racetrack, 7, 8, 9 hours away. As opposed to a North Carolina dealer, they have 7 tracks within 2.5, 3 hours. So they would pay a lot more because they're getting their name out there a lot more. So that's what I would like to do, which I did. By the way, I did do that for UPS. See, that's kind of, UPS used to be a NASCAR sponsor. I originally am from Louisville, Kentucky. UPS is based out of Louisville, Kentucky. And so I said, hey, I'm going to write them and find out all their regional locations or the main locations. And I figured out how many miles they were from all the tracks. And so I divvied up the money. I said, this is the budget. This is what I need. I need so much money. Hello again, says Sifa to Gurer. Thank you. So, anyway, I like I said, I don't think UPS ever responded to me, but I want to think like them. They don't want to just give me an RV. They want me to add some value to what they're doing. So again, I want Class B. I want a Class B. I want a shower and unlimited Wi-Fi on my vehicle, which I think does not exist. I don't know how to do that, but I'm light years away from it, so it doesn't matter if I figure that out yet. But shower and unlimited Wi-Fi, that's what I want. And unlimited air conditioning. I guess I have to worry about the cat getting too hot. So anyway, thank you for that, Sifa. I'll probably print that up and start looking at it and mapping it out. And New England. Those are regional. Hey, they're regional, but I think that now is, of course, cool. It's May right now, May 27th. And I think the RV, I've checked them out in the past. I think they're not regional, seasonal. So I think they start in April in Florida, and then they go until June or July or August. So the bulk of them are now. I mean, they don't want to sell you an RV when it's in winter time and there's 2 feet of snow on it. They want to sell it to you when it's sunny and hot and you want to hit the road. So anyway, that would be Plus, you always hear this about cars, but I think it's also true with RVs. Plus, there are millions of cars that aren't being sold in a timely fashion. I think that's true. And so what is it now? It's April. It's May 2023. So in September 2024, cars will be sold. So this is half a year of 2023 has been done selling. So there are 2022 cars and there's 2021 cars that haven't been sold yet that are just sitting there. And, they usually gather them in one location. But I just want brand new. I don't care how old it is. I just want an unused vehicle. So, and I think that's true with RVs too. I think when the 2024s come out, they don't eliminate all the 2023s, and they didn't do that last year with the 2022s. And so anyway, there's, I'm not going for the Cadillac. I just want a brand new one, So anyway, cool, man. Okay, so Storm Chasers. That was pretty cool last night and Wednesday night. I get anxious. I had the 6 streams going on, and usually I have earbuds, but I only have 2 ears and I have 4 earbuds. So I'm, but what I did last night is they were all on speaker. They were all, and I tried to, I'm disabled. There's no way I can listen to more than one thing at a time, but I tried. And so I try to make the volume for all of them loud enough so I can hear it, but not too loud that it's not drowning the other 6 out. So I made it all, and it was, but I was, I was getting up to RV shows by state. Oh my goodness. I can't wait. Woo, woo, woo. Woo, 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 woo. Now there is a Formula One race coming up in Montreal, and I think it's June 17th. Oh shit, I think it's coming up really soon. I think that's in about 2 or 3 weeks, and I think I'm going. But yeah, everything's anxiety driven. Canada's really hard to get into, and I'm an addict alcoholic, so obviously if you have any DWIs, you can't go into Canada, 30 years later. It doesn't matter if you're in recovery. And I have, of course, gotten into Canada, but that's kind of the way they treat you. So anyway, whatever. Okay. So, and I could easily forget about that. 3 weeks could pass me by and I go, God, I forgot about Montreal, but I really don't want to forget about Montreal. It's the closest Formula One race. It's only 2.5 hours from my house. It just happens to be in a different country. So it's relatively inexpensive if I pay for things. It's nearly impossible to sneak around with the cat and stuff. And there's no showers. I usually find showers everywhere. So it's challenging, but I've done it a couple of times, maybe 3, 4, 5, 6 times. I don't know how many times. I did Formula E, so my memory kind of gets clouded between the two of them in Montreal. But okay, I gotta go. 2 minutes, 25, 2 hours, 25 minutes, 59 seconds. So thank you. Canada, Montreal. Woo, doggy. I'll go to Formula One and then just stay up in Canada. Oh, I'd be arrested in no time. They'd be like, you have to get back to your country when you're done. No, I don't know how to do all that stuff. There's a shit ton in Canada. Well, thank you, Sifa. Sorry, I'm reading those aloud. Sorry. I'll stop doing that. So, cool, man. Yeah, RV. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Okay. I've said goodbye several times, but there was a time there that I was doing, after I hit end broadcast twice, I would go check out all eight platforms and say hi. And, anyway, I've neglected that for now many weeks, and it did not seem to pan out to anything. So I think that's why I kind of shied away from it. But anyway, I tend to now immediately log out really quickly because it takes me forever to say goodbye. So, Sifa, thank you very much. The Leo Gurer, if you're still around, Oguz Gurer, Leo, hope everything's fine and you're going to visit your friend this weekend, I think. Macator? What, Lulu? Anytime. Sweet doggy. All right, so have you heard from Bee Survivor? I'm concerned. I know I can't think it's about me and she's too busy and stuff, but I'm concerned. Whenever she comes, she's excited, but I haven't seen her in forever. She usually has real stuff going on, but no, but I can reach out. Cool. Can you? I can't. Discord and texting are not currently. Anyway, she needs that calling card, and so text doesn't work, but Discord she never goes anymore. So, but yeah, feel free to say hi to her and reach out would be nice. And you may have way more resources to get to her. And if you ever do, you can say, hey, Joe can't get in touch with you if you want to tell him about however you just got in touch with him. No, but I can reach out. Cool, man. And Neil comes and goes periodically. I'm too neurotic to be a host. But I have to get back into panels. I want to do panels, but I guess I don't know the topic. Probably crime sleuthing, Idaho 4, the presidential elections, but that could get really volatile and really hate-driven, probably. But that's not what I want. I just want everybody to register and everybody to vote. That's what I want. Vote. You can always do panels with us. That'd be great. Let's get up there and do it. I never think of it anymore. It's I'm a creature of habit. I just never think of it. And after 7 hours, I'm like, oh, damn, I should have went to a panel. But yeah, cool, man. Thanks. All right. I'm sure I'll be on later today, but I don't know what for. I do have 3 things scheduled tomorrow. The Monaco GP, my stream starts at 7:15. The Indy 500, my stream starts at 10:45. And the Coca-Cola 600, my stream starts at 5:35. And that's usually 10 minutes early before the broadcast and then 15 or 30 minutes early before the event actually happening, or, thereabouts. So, 7:15, 10:45, and 5:35. You're trying to get out of here, I know. So make a run for it before we find a new topic. RVs. I'm excited to print that up and look at that. Thanks. Okay. Sifa, Gurer, and all my future subscribers and viewers and Lyndon, not Baines Johnson, thank you for coming to be supportive without talking. I wish you would talk. It'd be great to hear from you, Lyndon, not Baines Johnson, but I don't hear from you. So That's all I talk about is presidential candidates, not candidates. I only talk about U.S. presidents. Lyndon, not Baines Johnson. Thank you for your support. Please make a comment. It would be great. Okay. So let's see here. End broadcast in 3, 2, 1. Click. I just clicked it. Now I have to click it again. End broadcast in 3, 2, 1.